Hi everybody, this is Adrienne Joyce of Miss Joyce Tarot, and I'm here with the weekly Tarotscope. This is a card that I pull for each of the signs. It could be applied to your sun, moon, or rising. So excuse my voice, I have been fighting off this cold. I've been telling it not to come, but it's here anyway, and it won't be denied. So I'm just going to try to push through anyway. And for everyone this week, I think that we need to just remember that we are still in a full moon cycle. And that is a time where it is good for us to just really get rid of things, situations or relationships in our life or anything that doesn't serve our highest good. And it could even be something simple, this is a good time to maybe go through your closet and get rid of clothes that you haven't worn in a while. And if you haven't worn it for like a year and a half or 2 years, you probably don't want it. So, just give it to Goodwill, if it's still in good condition. And if it's kind of ratty and it's just comfortable or something that you keep in your closet just for the heck of it, and it's not really looking that good anymore, just throw it out. And also another thing to do that I heard recently was to just go through your closet and just touch your clothes. And if something doesn't feel good, if it has a funny vibe or it just doesn't resonate with you anymore, get rid of it. And sometimes, this seems like it doesn't really matter on a spiritual level, but you'd be surprised. So that's just something that you may want to try to do. So now I'm going to pull a card for each sign, sun, moon, and rising. I'm going to start with Aries, and this is for the week of January 19th through the 25th. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Aries, and your card is the Seven of Wands. So Aries, stand your ground if someone is trying to knock you off your pedestal, or someone who is trying to shake your confidence perhaps, or someone who is, just for their own gain, they're trying to make you look less than. And sometimes you run into people like this in our lives. It could be in our jobs, with the wands. That is particularly possible because wands sometimes has to do with career. So if that's the case, stand your ground. It doesn't have to be something that's done in a forceful way, but just remember to be confident. What you've done so far to further your career or to get to the position where you are right now is enough. You've done a lot, and you deserve to be in a position where people look up to you and respect you. And if someone is trying to keep you from getting your due, then sometimes it just takes a little bit of pushback to let them know that, hey, I'm not going to let you rattle me. So that's something to think about. And now we're going to go to Taurus, sun, moon, and rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And the card for you, Taurus, is the Four of Swords. So Taurus, this may be a time for you to really stand down, to really take a back seat from all that you've been doing. Maybe you've been doing a lot of strategizing, a lot of thinking, a lot of trying to make sure that you are moving forward in your progress. But maybe now is the time to settle down, relax, think about what your next moves are going to be. We're going to be coming up on the new moon on Friday. So this is probably a good time for you to wrap up all the projects that you have been doing and preparing for doing something new. So there you go, Taurus. And now we have Gemini, sun, moon, and rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And the card we have is the Three of Cups. So Gemini, this could be a great time to connect with family. The cups are a symbol of love and affection, and the Three of Cups is all about sharing that love with people who matter to you. And maybe for some of you, there's a celebration in order. Maybe something is a birthday, or a celebration of something that you've done. And whatever the case may be, have fun. Have fun, enjoy the good times that you have with the people around you. It could be family or friends, and whatever it is. And just bask in those warm feelings. So next we're going to go to Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And the card we have for Cancer is the Seven of Wands as well. So Cancer, just like Aries, this may be a time for you to stand up for what you believe and don't let others sway you from your opinion. If you're passionate about something, then have the confidence to really not back down from that position. Sometimes when we are feeling at our best, that is a time where, maybe someone who is less than confident in themselves, they may try to needle you to kind of push you off your position. As they say, sometimes misery loves company. So they want you to feel as unsure as they do, because it's threatening, because it's forcing them to see something about themselves that maybe they don't want to see. So in that respect, you really can't take it personally, but at the same time, you don't have to come down to their level. So keep that in mind, Cancer. And now we're going to go to Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And the card for the week, Leo, is the Two of Swords. So Leo, if you have a decision that you have to make this week, then make sure that you are putting all of yourself into it. Don't put on your blindfolds, because it's hard to really face up to what it is that you have to deal with. And also, don't cross your arms over your heart. Make sure that you are allowing your heart to help you to see what you need to do and what you want to do in this case. And as a person is in this card, don't turn your back on your emotions. Take off the blindfolds, turn the other way, and see what you need to see clearly. Okay, so now we're going to move on to Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is your card for the week. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And the card we have for Virgo is the Eight of Cups. So Virgo, you may be feeling disappointment about something. Maybe something that you were hoping to come through. It didn't come through the way you wanted it to. And perhaps you were feeling that all is lost. But just remember that it's only one thing, and that even though that may not have gone the way you wanted it to, there are still other things in your life that you can be happy and be grateful for. So while I'm not saying that you should ignore how you feel, if you feel the sadness, then feel the sadness. But also in the back of your mind, keep the hope alive. Know that you may have to do what you need to do in order to feel better, but also remember that you still have a lot of life to live. There are a lot of things for you to gain, and perhaps you may want to reach out to other people in your life to help you gain that emotional stability all over again. So There you go. So now we're going to move on to Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And the card for you, Libra, is the Page of Swords. Did we get this card for you before? Possibly, but the thing is that, you know, you still are really coming up with these good ideas. This is maybe a really fertile time for you to be creative and to be able to put your ideas forward. With the Page of Swords, I always get the sense that this person is able to really understand what's going on and really kind of connect to a collective consciousness. For instance, someone who's able to listen to the wind. The wind is blowing here, and you can hear what's going on in terms of what is forward thinking, what is going to be a good idea. We are still in a full moon cycle, so instead of maybe putting those ideas forward, now is the time to start thinking about these ideas and starting to plan what you're going to do. And then when the new moon comes on Friday and after, that is the time where you can move full speed ahead. So there you go. And so now we're going to move on to Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And the card for Scorpio is the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is really speaking to practical matters like finances, our health, things that we do on a day-to-day basis, our job, our routine. And with the Page, this is really a youthful energy, and he is studying his pentacle here, and I think that he is ready for new opportunities. And sometimes, you know, people like to take windfalls, you know, things come their way out of nowhere and they take advantage of it. But with the Page, I think the idea is to really study what it is that you want. Think about what it is that you want, and really making the effort to put that plan into motion. You know, you may have an opportunity come your way, but then look at that opportunity thoroughly and learn what it is that you need to do in order to take full advantage of the opportunity. And then when the time comes, probably after the new moon, may be a good time to really go full speed ahead and put that plan into action after careful study and looking at all of the angles. So Scorpio, there you go. And so now we're going to move on to Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And the card for Sagittarius is the Page of Swords once again. So we have lots of pages. So I think that with Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius, you are all in a phase where you are coming up with great ideas. And this is really the perfect time to start thinking about what it is that you want to do and really planning how it is that you want to proceed. And with the Page of Swords, sometimes there's a tendency to move too quickly, to jump to conclusions, or to really move forward without putting in the necessary thought, where it may be a good idea, but how you execute that idea really makes a difference. And sometimes being spontaneous is good, but sometimes it needs to be dialed back a little bit to take that beat before moving forward, in order to make sure that whatever plan that you're thinking about actually has a chance of working. So keep that in mind and just take it a little bit slower. So now we're going to go to Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And the card for Capricorn is the Nine of Swords. So Capricorn, maybe this has been a time for you where you have been under a lot of stress and that you are really worrying about a problem. And maybe the thing to do is to take that problem and to break it down into all of its parts. Like we have the 9 swords here, so if each sword represents a thought or a worry, then perhaps take one thought at a time and really deal with that first. And there's nothing wrong with really checking yourself out. If you have a worry about something, then consult somebody about it. If you're worried about finances, you're worried about your health, or whatever the case may be, then go to a doctor or go to an expert or someone who can help you with the problem. Look at it with an expert's eyes and then tell you what it is you need to do, if anything. And if it's nothing to worry about, then that's great. But if it is something to worry about, then at least you have an expert to tell you what it is you need to do, and you can work on the steps toward getting that problem resolved. So don't spend your nights worrying. Take it one step at a time and do something about whatever your thought is. And so now we're going to go to Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And the card for you, Aquarius, is the Two of Wands. So Aquarius, maybe things are going really well for you. Maybe you have started some new project and it seems that things are going well. Like this person here, you have the world in your hands. And this could be related to your career, or it could be anything that you feel passionate about. So this could also indicate a creative partnership, that you are working with someone on a particular goal. And if that's the case, then just make sure that you two are on equal footing and that you both are being heard and being able to share your input. So that's great. And so now we go to Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And the card we have for the week is the Star. So this is a really hopeful card, Pisces. This is indicating that you are really in a good space right now, that you are in a position where you are really clearing out your space. This is exactly what you're supposed to be doing in terms of the full moon or the full moon cycle. You are clearing, you're cleaning, you're cleansing yourself. You are cleaning yourself from the things that no longer serve you. And you're putting other things behind you. And so that is where you want to be. So continue on that path and really come out of this full moon cycle with a sense of renewal, with a sense that you can really start over again, or you can reboot yourself in some way, or you can change course if that's what you need to do in order to make whatever is going on in your life a little bit better, running a little bit smoother and more in alignment with what you need. So thank you everyone for listening. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I will talk to you soon.